Okay, listen. You know the Ten Commandments.
Yes, ma'am.
They were delivered to Moses
Mm.
after we had come across the Red Sea.
Mm. Talk to me now.
That was given to us. That's the agreement that we said we would do with God. But we have not done what we told God we would do. And God already told us. See, the thing about God, two things about God. It's what makes God happy.
Yes.
He's a God of information. He put and the
Mm.
commandments,
Mm.
the the commandments were so important to God
Yeah.
because it's a covenant between God and us.
Mm.
It was so important until God wrote them twice
Mm.
because the first said Moses broke,
Wow.
and they are so important. This covenant. See, God is a covenant God.
Yes.
He's a God of covenant, and
Talk
He
to me.
said, "Blessed you would be if you keep these commandments."
Mm.
He
Okay.
said, "But if you don't keep them, this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to be the tail, not the head. You're gonna borrow and not lend. You're going to be beneath and not above. Everything that all of the benefits that we receive by keeping God's commandments,
Amen.
just flip that, and all the curses that have come upon us because we have not kept the
Yes.
covenant
Mm.
between us and our God. That's the part. Ain't nothing can help us. Can't nobody get a people's God off of them but the people doing what their God, what they have agreed that they would do with their God. And this goes back way, way back. This goes back to the time when we were delivered out of the bondage of Egypt.
Could you break down some of the commandments?
Okay, the main one, listen, the main one, if you look at those commandments,
Yes, ma'am.
the main one is keep the Sabbath.
Mm.
Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And when you look at those commandments, there are more words up under that one than any of the other ones.
So what do you mean by Sabbath?
Sabbath means seven,
Oh
and
my God.
Sabbath means Saturday. So, like from
Ooh.
Friday night to Saturday night, we're supposed to be resting in God. We're not supposed to do no work.
Mm.
And that right there is that's the part right there. God said the first commandment is that you shall not make any gods before me. Don't create a graven image. You know how you see they got this image of Jesus Christ on they say it's Jesus Christ, but he's spread out on his hands and he's nailed to a cross.
Yes, ma'am.
And you bow down and you worship that.
Mm.
That
Mm.
God ain't pleased.
Amen.
God
Amen.
ain't pleased. And see, like what I've come to understand is that those commandments were given to us.
Talk to me now.
They weren't given to. They were only given to those people who had come out of Egypt.
Mm.
Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
That's all. That's who they were given to, and they were given to us because God wanted the 12 tribes, the 12 tribes of Israel. He wanted us to be the people, and Judah in particular, us black people. He wanted us to be the ones that, and we are, that have the answer to everybody's question
Mm.
as pertaining to salvation.
And you know what? I was talking to a young lady, and she was wondering where I interpret my knowledge from, cause some of this knowledge that's been given to me, it don't come out of book.
No, because God has. See, you know what? I'm trying to let the black man understand. God has set the black man up to be that receiver of the knowledge.
Okay.
And he can distribute it to everybody else. But if we're not in our place, our right place with God, ain't nothing nobody can do to help us. That's why you think we're the only people that haven't gotten what's due to us. They brought these white Afghanistans over here. They got theirs. They, the gay and the gays, they got theirs. Even the illegal aliens got theirs. Everybody got theirs except the tribe of Judah.
Hold on. What did you just say? The what?
The tribe of Judah.
No, right before that, the illegal what?
Everybody got their reparation, got their money, got their just due except us.
But you said something very important right there. The illegal what?
The illegal aliens.
Okay, now check this out. I'm doing an album called The Galactic Federation.
Galactic
Federation?
That's deep.
Which is a government collaborated with 7 alien races in every country on Earth, as well as the Antarctic Treaty, which keeps us normal people from seeing the North and the South Pole. Also speak on Jupiter and its moons, a total of 79 moons. Now check this out. My DJ was dropping an album called G is 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found my lifeline, which is 9.
9 too.
So guess what? You put 7 and 9 together, you got the what? 79 moons. Mm-hmm. Also, he told me to mention Europia, Io, Ganymede, Calastro. See, a satellite on Jupiter is the largest, most massive of the solar system moons. It's the 9th largest object of the solar system. It's greater without a substantial atmosphere. It has the diameter of 5.268 kilometers, making it 26% larger than the planet Mercury by volume. Although it's only 45% as massive, Ganymede has a magnet field similar to the Earth. You remember they was talking about another, planet. Mm-hmm. And you are correct. You are. See, this knowledge just came to me from my DJ in Canada. Mm-hmm. I'm interpreting a lot of knowledge. I'm interpreting a lot of knowledge, and it's all coming to me. Like I'm seeing the bigger picture. You feel me?
You know what? God is looking for a man. It's like Jesus, he uses women, but God is looking for a man.
Oh, I'm glad you gave me that understanding.
Because Jesus, when he walked the earth, it was the women that ministered to him. And that's another reason why all the other men were so jealous, because Jesus had all the women. The women just flocked to him because he gave them something that no other so-called man of God could give them. He told the woman some things about herself that she did not know. And my thing is to the black women. We got our minds is messed up. and it's going to be messed up until we get prepared for something new.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's why our children, our little black boys are messed up. That's why that song Black Man is for these children coming up. That's why the video that I need to make, it's got to be mostly aimed at the younger people.
Yeah.
Not these old unbelievers. They don't believe in shit.
Come on now. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like, when I was young, you know, I would get to go see my biological mama in Arkansas for the summertime, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had any brothers until the age of 9. Well, any other siblings that was on my biological mama's side, you feel me? So one of my one of our
had children before you?
Yeah, my mama had a total of 9 children.
Oh, what a woman!
And you know, kind of like after my first 2 oldest sisters, everybody else got like kind of, you know, my oldest brother, he got son with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? But my older 2 sisters, they have a different daddy. But my daddy supposedly shot my sister's daddy, and he kind of was crippled for life. You know what I'm saying? But he still could walk and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my dad, I heard stories about my daddy. Like, he always used to carry a pistol everywhere he go. Uh, every time him and my mama had sex, it was like a Russian roulette thing. You know how that go. Point the pistol at one bullet, twist, point at her. One bullet, twist, point at himself. So she was very blessed.
Your mom, you know, it's like she was. I never met her, but I just from hearing you and hearing a little bit about her, she was an extraordinary woman.
Yeah. Yes, she was. And you know, one of my punishments when I got in trouble was to read the Bible.
Okay.
I read the Bible like so much, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like I grew up in the church. I'm still hanging in the church in Garland as a king. It's called the New Generation.
Okay.
And me and my cousin, where I'm at right now, her name Rhonda Casey. And me and her is hanging in the church as king and queen. You know, I don't think it was just because we was kids going door to door. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jehovah Witness knocking door to door trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't know what I was doing at the time because you know what I'm saying? But they would put us on these streets, and I remember it was like kind of like my first job I ever had, throwing newspaper. Every door, every house on the street. You know what I'm saying? I had to go and put that in the yard or on the door. You know what I'm saying? But I had to have some type of stability or be non-fearless to, as a kid, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of things happening in that time that we didn't even know or understand. But I was chosen a long time ago, straight out the womb. You feel me?
Yeah. From the womb, even before you were formed in there, your God knew you.
And I got some. It's some words I come up with. It's so amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I know he got his hands on me. I know he got his hands on me because that's probably that is one of the reasons why, like, you know, I'm chosen in the field that I'm in, and he let me see that you know, this is my path. You know what I'm saying? Without a major major label. I am the major label. I
You
became.
know, you are the major
Yes,
label.
ma'am.
Because if you know, if you're the major label, what sense is it that does it make that you're going to go and look for something a
And that's
major label when
and
it's
God
even
showed me that because me putting up 5 million without being on the radio,
mm,
that's like
that's major.
I don't even know how to feel. Like I'm
That's
still feeling like I just hit 1 million. You know what I'm saying? But actually in reality I have 7 million. I just really don't show everybody. But
yeah,
because everybody can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? So I make posts here and there, like just to try to motivate people. Hey, let them see what's really happening. You know,
yeah.
because I'm overshadowed in Dallas for the
Mm.
simple reason I was born in Little Rock. But a lot of people don't even know I was adopted straight from the hospital, brought to Texas. On my birth certificate is 444 Oakland. That's
What?
Oak
Four,
Cliff.
444?
Oakland. That's in
That,
Oak
that's
Cliff.
deep.
Yes, ma'am. And my resident, I was born in Little Rock in Pulaski, but adopted straight from the hospital. My resident on my birth certificate is 444 Oakland, Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's like actually, that's a great mystery
It's a
because it's
great
like
mystery.
that's a great mystery
It's
because it's like it's dual. It's like you have a dual citizenship just from being born.
yeah.
Your mom is
I was
dead.
given two mothers. You feel me?
What's your mother's name?
My biological mother or my mother.
Well, first your biological mother,
Okay. Her name is Cynthia Bean.
Cynthia.
Yeah.
That's a queen's name, and then your adopted mother,
Joella Joella Murphy.
Joelle
But we the Broadway family.
Broadway. Okay.
Her name was Joella Broadway before she got married. That's where I interpret George Murphy from. George Murphy Jr. from her husband.
Okay. Mm. What does YG stand for?
YG stand for Young Gorilla.
Young Gorilla?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because when I
You
came
know,
up, me and my brother actually made that Young Gorilla in Brinkley, Arkansas. We,
mm-hmm.
our first rap song, it was just four of us. And we took the dude's track in town that was hot. We didn't know what we were doing. And we made a song called They Hate to See the YGs Hit the PJs. Cause they know
What's
these
the
young gorilla,
PJs?
yeah, projects. Yeah, we
Okay.
got some projects in Brinkley, Arkansas, they call Chicago Block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called Chicago Block. So they we said they hate to see the YGs hit the PJs because they know these young gorillas about to take the leeway.
Mm.
When we dropped that song, I'm talking about the whole town was, we ain't had no internet then. We had the internet, but we weren't major on it, but we don't know how to burn CDs real good. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we got into that. You know what I'm saying? My sister helped me open my company in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
YG Records. My first distributor was CD Baby. And my password was like YG King. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay. Okay.
crazy. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, once I hit my million, for some reason, something brought me back to my first favorite album I dropped in 2002. There was a song on my first album that said platinum. And you know what that song said? It said
What?
I'm going platinum. The first time around, if you ain't hogging the spot, well, I'ma hawk you down. I'm going platinum. So now I'm up in the fee. Remember, I was on the block, no cover CDs. And I look up in this age of time from 2002 to 2022. Oh my God. I said I spoke this to existence on my first album.
Yeah.
I didn't say when I was going platinum. I just said I was going platinum. And then as I look back at my track listing, there are 5 tracks that I said I was gonna go platinum on. And I'm
Yeah.
5-time platinum. I'm 7-time
You got
platinum.
so much stuff on. You got so much stuff on your out there. I'm like, wow, it's gonna take me a minute to even go through all of this music.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I said by times I'm shift changing to a director, to an A&R. You see what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I have enough audio to carry me on for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand I was already writing a book out within me through audio. So I call it an audio book. That's what this music is. This is an audio book. Me speaking behind music. Another way to interpret.
Communicate.
Yes. You
That's
feel
awesome. You know, I tell you, I'm just so excited, you know,
Yeah.
uh, about meeting such a black man as yourself, such a young black man as yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, because I know God is, like I said, Jesus. He don't have a problem, you know, working with the women, but God always looks for a man. He don't, because God didn't make the woman for this.
And I thank God for you telling me that, because I wonder why there are several women that want to preach to me. Like literally, like I have my sister. I guess my sister didn't see this in me, but I took a visit to Little Rock, Arkansas to help my brother market his music, because he like doing 250,000 on 2 videos, but he released on DistroKid like you. And you remember what you just text me and said, who is In Streets Recording?
Yeah.
That's the third party of your distributor, which is DistroKid. But see,
I'm so glad
they're claiming your recording rights.
They are.
For every song you recorded, they claim that it belongs to them. See,
and that's because I didn't claim it. So that's the way the white boy do. All he do is just steal. But you know what? It's like, that's because I'm not covered.
Yes.
If I was covered, he couldn't do that.
And see, you didn't have that knowledge of everything that you're supposed to do. Which you didn't do nothing wrong. That comes with every company. Remember, you have a company. Now, you have to build until you get your third party company that makes, that's kind of me that came about. I'm your third party representative to come find your royalties. I'm the black BMI.
Hallelujah. You almost let me speak in tongues.
I don't know why I said that, but it just made me say it. You feel me? Because I feel like instead of like I'm going to keep track of what y'all tracking as well. So like I'm doing triple the work that y'all supposed to do, which is
I mean, we can't do it all, and it's like I said, there gotta be a man that knows that God has put in place that knows how to do this, because they're just stealing our money. Because I know they got my money. I know they do.
Yeah.
Why is my stuff still there and I ain't paid them in 3 years?
They're still running revenue on it.
Huh?
They still running it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing that television studio company did to me. That network did to me.
And I want you to understand, some of the numbers are blind. What I mean by that is they not going to show the hand of them numbers until, like, you cooperate with them, which they just want you to pay again.
That's exactly right. You know,
But
and
but check this out. Like once we got everything in order and we come to claim back, you feel me? It's just like
I
now. It's
do.
just not. It's like now. They're claiming some of ours that we don't know have the knowledge to retrieve,
They
take
got
back.
us.
They
Yeah,
see what I'm
and
saying?
that's what
We
makes
learning
me
how to
upset.
gain back. We learning how
We're
to
learning how to
claim back.
protect our stuff and
Yes,
keep our money in our pockets.
yes, because we used to giving.
We are
He
givers
said, "Give
because
and
we
you will
have,
receive." But it's a they doing it in a corporate way.
and they're doing it and they're stealing.
Yeah,
Because it's better. The scripture says it is better to give than to receive.
yeah,
But you know what? It's like we don't need them stealing from us, stealing
no,
everything, and then we're the only ones that's not getting the benefit of it. That's what I'm tired of, and that's why I thank God for you because like I said, go get our money, young gorilla.
I said,
Go get our money. And
I
that reminds me of my street over here. I live on Volga.
okay,
And I don't know if you know about Volga,
mm,
but it's something. It's something we got, this is like gangster heaven or something, and we've been living here since 1964. And it was
mm,
a young black guy that grew up on this street, and they called him the Oak Cliff Gorilla.
mm.
And they killed him too, right up there at the what's that? Big T Bazaar. That's why I don't go up there right to this day. I do not set my foot in Big T Bazaar because they killed our baby.
What's his name?
His name was Flock. His name was James Turner, but they called him Flock, and the police called him the Oak Cliff Gorilla. And they killed him. They killed him. And so we don't fool with the Big T Bazaar.
Yeah.
And I want you to come over here, so I want my people over here to know you.
Yeah, I want to do some filming and tell us about the block and because we have outsiders that come and get this footage from the city and you know what I'm saying.
And
Nobody
they don't pay us. They
yeah,
need to pay us.
yeah. So
They
like
need to pay.
even like I figure I learned some things just watching. You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci Man when he went to the Sway asked him, hey man, kick a freestyle. And Gucci Man say, you gonna pay me $1 million? See, he wasn't playing. He was for real because we did so many interviews that we not knowing that we should get paid for doing the interview instead of paying to do an interview. You wonder why you don't have an interview of TreeDogg? Because I'm building the knowledge of a company to where if you want to interview me, we should both get paid.
That's exactly right. And that's what I was saying about that network. I had my show, the LadyAvis show, for about, almost a year and a half, and I couldn't find any sponsors. I went to Sweet Georgia Brown, I went to Elite News, I went to Williams Chicken, I went to all the black, so-called black
business.
They wouldn't sponsor my TV show. So
now look at that.
And Bill Blair, he's dead and gone now. But you know what he did? He went and he undermined. He went up there and talked to those white people and undermined me and put him a television talk show together. And he has no talent. He don't do nothing. But anyway, he's dead now. So, but what I'm saying is that when I could no longer afford to pay my production costs, I told them, I said, well, it's over. And I stopped production. You know what they did? They kept airing my show.
Do you still got that same avenue to where we can pick, like, how much that costs?
I probably could because the man died, but before he died, he asked me to come back on the show and, come back to his network and you know, and I'm like, well, what about all this money you say I owe you? He said, well, we gonna wipe the slate clean, all of that kind of stuff, you know. So I could, if you know, but
I
I don't
want to
know.
know the information of getting you back on with your own show, and we doing it directly off of your YouTube. Can't nobody stop it. That's your platform, and we're gonna start building again.
Okay, I'll do what you say.
You feel me? And what I'm
Okay.
saying is, if you can find the pricing of where we can do that network where you said you was broadcasting live on television, there's another royalty for you. It's called television royalties.
And they don't want to pay me, and then
Don't
they say,
worry, Rick. You found somebody who can go get it.
yeah, but you know, the thing that got me is that, you know, you kept airing my show, and you know, your sponsors kept putting their sponsors on in as commercials on my show, but you didn't want to pay me anything, and you say I owe you.
See, he got recovered back already. That's why that safe been slide clean.
And that's, I mean, I
Because you
believe
probably
that's
think
right.
he probably trying to charge you a fee, but at the same time he still had to pay for it because it's an entity of his, you know what I'm saying, where he opened. So to keep it
I
going,
understand,
he
but
would still receive revenue off of it. So
yeah, he did. He's
so
dead now. You know, I mean, it's like I look at him and tell when he was in his resting, his dead state. I looked at that man,
yeah,
and he didn't look anything like he was supposed to look. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you went through something, because you know you shouldn't have. It's some people you should not mess with.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's some people you can't curse. You might can delay their progress, but you're gonna get the worst end of it. And I keep telling people, if you're not gonna do me right, then just leave me alone, because I don't bother anybody. I'm not gonna take your stuff, but if you're gonna try to rip me off, like, you know, the deal I had up there on the oh man, you know what? I had a beautiful event center. I
Mm,
had put almost $50,000 into the reconstruction, or and the, you know, just cleaning it up, and but you know, it's like I never got anything in writing. I trusted the man who owned the building, and he wouldn't give me anything in writing.
yeah,
I trusted him. I trusted him, but you know what? I can't trust him now, and I don't trust him now. And you know, he. I mean, it's like I'm not his friend anymore. I thought we were good friends, you know, and
yes, man.
you know, and he just, I'm just devastated, you know. But I mean, I'm still, I was, I was like on December the 28th,
Yes, man.
they broke in my place and took all of my equipment. They took all of my props, all of my everything. They turned back around on the 29th
Mm,
and took everything else that they didn't take the first time. Even my truck, they took a doggone trash can. I used to walk with a stick, you know, like a pocket stick. They took my damn stick.
mm,
Oh, they just, and I mean, you know, it took a lot for me to uh, get back up from that, you know, because December, January, February, March, April, May. So it's like the Lord has blessed me to meet you.
yeah,
So it didn't even take a long time for the Lord to build me back up, you know.
yes, man.
So that's what's up. But yeah, I'm just glad that there is a young black man right here in this city that is interested in going and getting all of our money,
Yeah,
and it's tired of us being ripped off, and you know, wants to see, you know, the thing, everybody, all of us go up, you know,
yeah,
because there is a market for me, even though it might not be rap or hip hop.
yeah.
That's why my brand is the Queen of Retro Soul.
There it is.
That's it right there, the Queen of Retro Soul. And I have to go and find. I had done an album cover but I never got to that point because you're asking for send the whole CD, and is that the music that's on SoundCloud?
Yeah,
Those
the
songs?
nah the songs that you already released, the all
All
the
those
ones
songs.
that you got in store
Okay, the ones that I have in store. So
with that
you're
album
asking.
cover. Cause what I'm gonna do, see, I ain't gonna tell everybody online what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna reclaim your. This is how we're gonna reclaim your rights to your original album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
so the album cover, is that the picture that where it looks like I'm looking at into the sun?
Yeah,
Is
yeah, I
that the
can get
picture
that.
you
I
want to
can, I
use?
can, I can really save that off of, online because I can Google your name and your album cover pops up.
Okay,
I was ready
so
to
you.
send you what I was gonna do. I was gonna send that new track, Black Man, to my DJ in Canada because I got
Yeah.
him up and running. He done motivated me. I'm over here slashing down, and hey man, I need them tracks, man. He stayed on live with me for 5 hours. So yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like now. Do we need another picture for Black Man, or are you going to use that recent picture that I sent you?
What I was gonna do, I was gonna try to re-release that album with the bonus track Black Man on it.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But
man,
it'll be chop.
that's
It'll be
genius.
like an old scratch, not like screwed up and stuff like that, but like scratch. What
That
the
is
DJ is
that
going to
is.
bring your and this going to be a challenge for him because you like most R&B, so he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, DJ G, LadyAvis, you know what I'm saying.
Oh
So
my God,
yeah,
I can see that. Okay.
so it's
So
basically it's gonna put you in uh over in the UK, and we're going to be marketing you from the UK on his end to the USA, and I'll be marketing you from the USA to the UK.
oh my Lord,
So
I
now
love
you
that.
got,
That's a great plan right
yeah,
there.
you got two heavy hitters marketing you every day. uh you can you can just be the artist, you know what I'm saying.
I
You can
think that's
just
what
be
I
the
just want to
production,
be the
you can make
artist.
more production because I heard, did you make that beat on your album?
Uh, I didn't probably make it, but
You
I
had something to do
created
with the
it.
production.
I produced everything, you know.
Wow,
But you know, yeah.
that's amazing. I haven't met a woman who produced everything.
Praise
Man,
the
this
Lord.
is man, this hey, woo wee. I'm talking about we got Miss Lady Avis Productions, man. INC. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rep that.
Praise
We're
God.
gonna rep that. You feel me?
I do,
And
you
this
know.
how you know I'm gonna make sure you get all your credit. 'Cause everything's gonna go to you because I'm blessed in another way. So, you know,
Well,
what I
I'm gonna
try to
turn
tell my
around.
artists, like, you know, if you feel like you need to conversate with me, just do it on your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Oh,
because
I'm gonna
I
turn
can
around. I'm gonna
also,
bless.
with a little help, I can also put you in blogs, magazines. Like, I can get you in front of I can even put you on the billboard.
Well, you know what? It's like I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna bless. I'm gonna bless YG Records because I want to become a benefactor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want it to be where YG can help anybody that they feel is deserving. You
Cause
know,
I
without
kind of
any
got a
kind of.
feeling that I'm gonna be back in the building somewhere. Like I felt this like 2 years ago. Cause I keep on saying I'm about to get my building. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I keep on saying like I'm ready. I had a studio building on Jim Miller in 2007. I was working with this lady. Uh, she had a management company, and she had like over 20 artists. You know what I'm saying? But like I
Mm-hmm.
told you, she didn't have a record label. I think the management was R&G management, and
Mm-hmm.
she was from out of town, like, but she stayed in Dallas. But she met me, and I was kind of managing one of her husband. Well, her husband, he sings. You know what I'm saying? I had the
Mm-hmm.
club and shit back in the day, so like he turned me on to his wife, and we connected, and we opened a building, me, him, and his wife. But I started teaching the kids. Some dude came to me, bald, black headed, uh, brown eyes, man. The dude said he owned it. Coachella, Co Coachella. It's real big now. I didn't know who the dude was. He would always come through dressed up. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Black man, tall, bald headed. He said he runs some stuff called Coachella. And I ain't know what
For
that was back in the
real?
day.
Are you talking about that big uh festival?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God.
Man, I didn't even know. But he had me getting the art. He had me getting the artists on registering their music. Me sitting them down, registering their music with them by themselves. But the management team, the lady over the management, didn't want these artists to do that. And I was like,
Why?
yeah, because
Why don't we?
every song we drop has to be registered. You know what I'm saying? For us to make an income.
Oh yes.
So
You got to have that paper. That
without
has to
you,
come from
without the management really forced to register the things for the artists. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I don't know if they did it. But I was trying to make sure that even the artists can do it themselves to double check to make sure that everything is on the up and up, so it can be done
Mhm.
on three whoever's on the track end. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I'm so excited because I can just be an artist, and also I've got uh, my production company. You know what my production company is aimed at? Is at people that nobody's going to give you a shot, but you still have a burning desire to express yourself musically. I I will help you. That's what
Ooh,
I
that
do.
sound man. That sound like what you just said. Ooh, you feel me? Like nobody won't give you a shot. Like
Ain't nobody gonna give you a shot, and so it's like my recitals are called "Yes You Can."
yes, you can.
Yes, you can. It's like they be saying, but ain't nobody gonna. Yes, you can. Yeah. So I have one guy that I've been working with. He's real slow, but it don't matter. He could be slow. It's like he has a desire, and he has some skill,
Yeah,
but he has a desire.
yeah.
And so nobody would want to, and nobody want to work with anybody that's slow, but I will.
Mm.
Yes, I will. And yes, you can.
Yes, you
You can
can.
do this. Yes, you can. So, but I love that idea of how of the direction you guys are taking my music. My albums, my music and stuff, and also, I got that inspirational, that gospel stuff too, But
I'm ready.
people
I'm
in
ready. Right now,
people,
right
yeah,
now we can release. It's God and open that door. That
my Lord.
yeah, the water that flowed back in. They couldn't find a dam tall enough to stop the water flow. You hear me? Say when I say God didn't open that door. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
for unreleased.
You know what? Listen,
What?
way back in the day, I did this music video at the Black Academy of Voice and Letters. It's called New Jerusalem. Did you see that in any of my stuff that
I
you had
just
been?
seen I was just checking out before I called you. I was looking at that video you and Miss Nikki
Me, Miss
did.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
man,
I
this need
want
to be out
yeah
here.
I want to do some more stuff with her because she has a very important platform, and I want to kick it with her. I want her to get what she needs, with her burial program
Yeah.
and trying to help people that don't have. But you know what? Let me share this with you. God gave me this idea.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna become an insurance broker. I'm gonna insure everybody that we meet because it's a fact that young black people they have this anger toward each other and they do kill each other.
Man.
They're gonna kill each other. But if we have all of ourselves insured, you know what? That white man, he gonna make sure that we stop killing each other because every time one of us die, they gonna pay.
Yeah.
You
And
heard
see,
me?
that's the thing is a lot of people don't understand.
We gonna get
Every
insurance for each
job
other.
comes with insurance, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? If you work for Walmart, it's your choice to have insurance or not.
That's
You
right.
feel me? It's same thing with a record label. You are getting employed. People don't
Yeah.
understand this is a job. Why you
It
think you can
is.
do taxes on it?
Yeah.
One thing it is people hardly find the time to give it 8 hours like they'll do another job.
Yeah, because it's not in them like that. They have to survive rather than I
Yeah.
mean, they
The
don't have
goal is
anything
to
for
live
them.
self-sufficient.
Yes, Lord, you said it. That's it right there.
You
That's it.
understand?
I do.
Like, man, like they been it's not been kicked long time ago. KRS-One, uh, Flavor Flav, you know. The
Mm-hmm.
media can make you look idiotic.
Mm,
Put you on love TV shows and make you lose sight of what you had going.
mm.
Yeah, they gon' cherish you slowly. Look how long it took Snoop Dogg to get in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
What's the years on it? 30
Mm-hmm.
years? 20 years? You
Mm-hmm.
gotta, some people had to pass away before
Died to
they
get
got to the
in.
Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why we can't make our own
We got to
Hall of
have
Fame?
our own. We got to celebrate our own selves. We don't need to be waiting on these white people to come and celebrate us because, all they do is they're just culture vultures. We need to celebrate our own selves.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
all love ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
Now, they all ain't bad, but individually they're okay. But in a group, they ain't nothing nice.
Yeah. See, that's how they came and conquered because for the simple fact of all the riches got together. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And they formed a what? A union.
Yep, that's what they did. Like I say, individually, white people are okay, but in a group, and that's why they don't want black people. They do not want us to have any kind of group or cohesiveness because they know the power that is in the agreement if two or three are gathered together, and that's what they don't want. And
Man.
like I tell my white friends, individually, y'all okay. I can deal with you individually, but when y'all become a group, y'all ain't nothing that I won't even be around
You
because
feel
it's
me?
like you're treacherous.
Yeah.
You're treacherous. That's when your treachery comes out. So and they're good at forming groups. White people are really good. They will group themselves together, but they will make sure that black people do not group ourselves together
Yeah.
because they'll it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna snitch or somebody that's gonna run and that can be bought off.
And see, that's what I'm not gonna even say that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I know, like within, cause I got some friends that's real close, but they envy me. I got the closest family members that envy me. You know what I'm saying? I got my older brother. My older brother envy me. You
Yeah,
know, I even tried to. So many people are jealous within the inside. It's a
I
shame
know.
because
Let
I,
me
I
tell you.
even put my little brother before me, which that's my heart.
Yeah,
Oh, I tried to put him before me, and he had me fly down. I'm talking about I had all the money in the world. You hear? had me fly down and do a song, but my little brother is remixing the song that I made. You feel me? So after I got through recording them and everything, uh, I just asked him to put it out. It costed $20. That song never got put out. So why did you have me fly all the way down here and record him and not do nothing? This is why I know, like, you wanted me to see that you finna do something for him first before you even think about trying to do anything for me. You wanted me to see this and feel this and see how luxury you living. And you feel what I'm saying? That's why I got a strong backbone. You're
Yeah, my skin is thick. My skin is thick too. Yeah. I got some thick skin because I mean I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still here. And thank God I still have a good portion of my health and my strength. You know, so yeah. God give us all these issues, to make us strong, and we're gonna be like Jesus. Remember when Jesus was coming into his climax, and he was in having a meeting, and it was filled with people, and here come his mama and his brothers talking about we want to see Jesus, and Jesus, and they came to Jesus and they said, your mom is here and your brother is here. Jesus said, who is my mother? Who is my brother? You weren't there. You denied me. You didn't want to be. You didn't support me, and that's the way I feel. Who is my mother? Who is my brother? Once the blessings start flowing, I'm like, okay, who is my mother? Those who do the will of my Father. That's who my mother is. That's who my brother is. That's who my sister is. Yeah. Not just because I was born into this, natural birth into this family, So yeah. It's going to be like that. Who is my mother?
Oh, I got this song called Holy Water Most High. You feel me? Ooh. My brother keep on saying, see, I wrote this in 2007, but I'm just not putting it back. It was a reason, because the dude I did the track with, he kind of going through trials and tribulation, like, you feel me? And he a lot older than me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how this track came about, but it's talking about in today's time what's finna happen. Like a little bit of it happened already. You feel me? But it's about to happen. It's about to happen again, because when they did it, they was testing you. Remember when all the food would get low, the tissue would get low. A lot of people don't even know how to fast. See what I'm saying? And my little brother keep on saying, they finna shut the stores down again. You feel me? He in Arkansas. You see what I'm saying? But he kind of in a spiritual warfare. You feel me? But he see things. He see things he don't know. You understand? Yeah, I know what you see. You know what I'm saying? I can see what you want to see. A lot of people not ready for that. That eye to come over. If you looking right in the middle of my forehead, there's a dot right there, like right in between my nose, right in between my nose, right above my eyebrow, like sitting right in between my eyebrows, above my nose. You feel me? A lot of people don't see it, but I'm looking at it right now as I talk to you. I'm like, you feel me? I was talking about the pineal gland. In 2005, nobody wanted to listen. Nobody. I was younger. What? Ooh, 12 years younger than I am. Hold on. No, 22 years younger than I was. Nobody didn't listen to me. But my one cousin, she remember when I was trying to get everybody to sit down and watch this. I was still a young kid, but you know, I interpret the knowledge like earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I got mad at my mama, my biological mama, one summer, and I slept under a tree outside. Feel me?
You said your biological mom what?
I had got mad for some reason or something, and I slept outside under the tree. My brother won't let me forget that until this day. That's the reason why I think I got a piece of my name from tree. And then my auntie used to stay in Mesquite. My kinfolk them had a they was in a gang called they was in apartments called Hickory Tree. Feel me? And they little gang thing in West Mesquite, were green. You feel me?
Yeah. Mesquite is a tree.
Yeah.
Oak is a tree. Yeah. So you know what? When Jesus first healed the man that was blind, the man said, Jesus said, "What do you see?" He said, "I see men walking as trees."
Yeah.
And then the Lord had to, okay, you're almost there. He touched him again, and then the man came to see him. But it's like that tree is something.
The tree of life.
It was two trees in the garden. See, one was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and one was the tree of life.
Oh my God!
And
ooh! Hold on, mama. See, that was, ooh, yes. Talk to me. Hey, man.
Partake of the fruit of the tree of life as much as we wanted. But we were forbidden to even take of the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil.
You heard me?
That's the tree we chose.
Huh. And see, I'm that tree of life. I'm that tree. And see, listen to what I'm saying. This my name it means something. Feel me? Now where the dog come from? Tree dog. See, I was TreeDogg before I was TreeDogg, Mr. ATM. I really got 3 names registered with the state of Texas.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Mr. ATM, TreeDogg, and TreeDogg by itself, like Tree Space Dog. That's a whole different artist.
I need to register the Queen of Retro Soul.
Yeah, you can register that under the same name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
I'm 3. Remember they said he had many names?
Yes. And which one are you talking about? Like Sister Nikki, that girl got some names.
See what I'm saying?
She got Madeline.
Yeah.
She got that girl Nikki. She got Sister Nikki. She got Princess Warrior. That girl got a lot of names.
See what I'm saying? We were chosen in many fields.
That's right.
God and goddesses.
So we can go in and out.
God and goddesses. Ooh, we can mind travel.
Yes, Lord.
And
you know what? I want to share this too, because when you were talking about the planets and the moons that were on the planets and the galactic and all of that.
Yeah.
The Lord showed me, because it's like, okay, first of all, I never had children, which that's odd within itself for most people, and for me, I never had children.
Wow.
And so, Lord let me. I'm favored by the Lord because you know what? It's like it's just me and Him.
Yeah.
But the Lord let me see that when the Lord returns to the earth.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not gonna be like we just gonna be floating. We're gonna be carried away in ships. Yes, we're gonna. It's a space. I mean, people gonna be laughing, but it don't matter because I know what I saw. But we're gonna be carried away, and it's in the Bible. They called it chariots of fire because they didn't have the vocabulary to say that this is a spaceship. But that's how we getting out of here.
Yeah. It's crazy because I want you to listen to See, my producer is some reason why he kept hounding me about this track because I just did a song called Views from Jupiter.
I need to hear it.
It's on this track. It's on this album that's coming out, the Galactic Federation. You feel me?
Oh my Lord! Oh my God!
And he wrote out some things in the email that he wanted me. He didn't want me to like. I took the track a different way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I have knowledge in the track, so it's going to attract different. It's going to attract a young audience for sure.
Yeah, we got to get the people who are chosen. We got to get them ready.
Yeah.
We got to get them ready. You know.
Some things like if somebody really know the inner me, like you feel what I'm saying, like. Cause I'm in character mode when I'm doing this music as well. So like I have to I gotta know a way to get the young, the old, the new, the mid range. So I'm targeting everybody. My largest listener is 68. Feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, so I got people up to 68 listening right now. So yes. So that's the diverse music I make. I make all genders. You know what I'm saying? But most of my music is within hell and knowledge. But you know how they tear down ugly women? But I said it probably some ugly, women wanna fuck with me too. You feel me? I'm telling the good looking girls that. And probably some bad bitches that want to fuck with me too. So why should I overlook that? You feel me?
Yeah.
But it got a little funk in it. It got a little funk in it. Old school funk in it. So, forgive me for the cussing words. You know what I'm saying? But check me out. Because if you can surpass that, you're gonna catch the message. You feel me?
Yes.
Here we go. Let you check me out real quick.
Okay.
Jazzy B. Cause you do production, so you know.
I got some model bad women, they be coming in groups. I got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too. We in Jupiter, baby, just check out the view. I got some ugly women probably wanna fuck on me too. Got models, got bad women coming in groups. Got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too. We in Jupiter, baby, just check out the view. Got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too. I feel like Snoop a bitch must with my dog in butt. I got an ugly bitch, I ain't gotta call her nut. She already know, dog, that is all the nut. She gon' eat the dick and balls before she hog me some. THC edibles are Funyuns. My birthday in April, baby girl, so the fall is coming. That just mean a nigga about to fall in something. Screaming out loud the name from the ball she turned. That's a call from London. She tryna Skype me while she bungee jumping. I told your boy that we getting that dummy money. This the type of chick that have a mommy humming. If the women coming in trees, just add me too. We can have a drink or a laugh or two. Girl, I know you probably had some baggage too. They all want me to marry, I'm just passing through. I got some model bad women that be coming in through.
What you say, two or more?
Probably wanna fuck on me too.
Come on now,
baby, just check out the view. I got some ugly women probably wanna fuck on me too. Got models, got bad women coming in group. Got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too. We in Jupiter, baby, just check out the view. Got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too.
Got some bad bitches, mom, wanna fuck on me too. Told her bring her best friend, I'm tryna fuck on the crew.
Till the planet gonna meet, I had to bring the tribe. We don't drive no more with space dip to die. Galactic Federation, G is 7, tree is 9. 7 and 9 moons, I travel with the time. Your third eye open, dog, well, so is mine. About to give you some history that you can't rewind. 7 aliens in every country got a treaty sign. Dallas WorldStarNews, I guess it's TV time. I don't need an anchor to try to read me no TV line. Europa, I.O., Callisto. You can't even see the South and North Pole. I got some model bad women, they be coming in groups. I got some ugly bitches, probably wanna fuck on me too. We in Jupiter, baby, just check out the view. I got some ugly women probably wanna fuck on me too. Got models, got bad women coming in group. Got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too. We in Jupiter, baby, just check out the view. Got some ugly bitches probably wanna fuck on me too.